Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing today, everybody? I hope all is well. Okay, is the music sounding alright? Is everything coming through okay? This is our first chill stream in over a year. Aside from, like, very rare Stardew. So pretty much the idea of this is I'm going to play StarCraft. It's going to be relaxing. People want to come in, chill, talk, whatever. That's fine. I mainly just want to really play StarCraft again. I miss this damn game. So without further ado, here we motherfucking go. Of course, we gotta start off with the Terrans.
Welcome to Marsara, Magistrate. The equipment demonstration you requested is prepared and may be initiated at your convenience. Simply select Start to begin the demonstration. You may skip the demonstration by selecting Skip Tutorial.
We're gonna do the tutorial. Just for shits and giggles. It's easy, but
The T-280 SCV is the cornerstone of our hostile environment construction and resource gathering operations.
Roger that.
In order to build a thriving colony, numerous SCVs are necessary. You can build additional SCVs.
So how's everybody's day going today? Hope you're all doing well.
Speak freely, sir. I'm not sure you know what you're doing. If you're going to send us into hostile territory and you want us to defend ourselves, then use the attack command. But if you want us to ignore enemy fire and go exactly
Your forces are under attack.
then use the move command. Now, which will it be? Let's move.
I always love the music for StarCraft. It's always been fucking amazing.
Your forces are under attack.
Somebody shoot. Outstanding.
Aw, we lost this fucking Marine.
Give me somebody shoot.
I was trying to go in through here without losing anyone.
Commander.
Your forces are under attack.
Outstanding.
Alright, let's build another SCV. We'll build two.
Your forces are under attack.
You want to join your friends or nah?
Let's move. Jacked up and good to go. Let's move. SCV
In order to equip additional personnel, you must have enough supply depots to support them. You can use SCVs to build additional supply depots.
SCV good to go, sir. Standing by. Let's move. Reporting for duty. Roger that.
Ah, man. Got my New Orleans Saints cup. Some nice coffee. Hot coffee. It's a good day.
Commander. Let's move. Standing by.
Yeah, we'll take these two Marines back. objectives? Yeah, I thought so.
Orders received.
I think there's Zergs down here.
Commander,
Let's find out.
go, go, go.
And I think there's some down here as well, or did they clear it out already? They might have already cleared it out. Sorry guys, I know I sound a little bit I'm still waking up.
Forces are under attack.
Alright, you need a supply depot. Galadivar, good morning fam. How are we doing today? Got ourselves a retro game, an awesome soundtrack, some good coffee, and some good peeps. Can't even go to work mad today. Well, I can, but I'm sure I'll find a way. Alright, let me make sure. I think I cleared all this out, but might as well double, triple check.
Commander, give me something to shoot.
Wow, these guys have done nothing. They can patrol.
Job finished. Let's move.
Nice, nice.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll get him harvesting some Vespine. Oh, I feel sneeze coming on. This is some bullshit.
Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll.
Oh wow, we just bumped up to our 9th subscriber, but I didn't get a notification. That's weird. So guys, I want to throw an idea out at you. I'm thinking for when we do get subscribers, every time someone subscribes, I'd like to have a little clip.
Refinery processes raw Vespine gas, converting it
Thanks for interrupting me.
larger SCVs to leather.
Anyway, so as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by the game. I'm thinking of having like a clip of Hitler getting killed in Wolfenstein 3D. Every time someone subscribes, Hitler dies, is the idea. Like, as soon as they hit subscribe on there, a video of Hitler getting killed comes up. So, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think it'd be kind of funny. Because we all love it when Hitler dies. That's kind of a theme in our channel here. Alright, let's grab another couple SCVs. Yeah, we'll make this go quick. I'm afraid that we might actually get... Okay, there we go.
Roger that.
One of the guys I'm in a Discord of, he's a YouTube artist, musician. He does a couple really good StarCraft music covers, metal covers. I was trying to talk to him a little bit yesterday, seeing if he could me up with a little bit. We'll see how it goes. It took 7 minutes. I forgot it took that long. Alright, now we're getting to the meat of it.
Adjutant online. Good evening, Magistrate. I'll fill you in on what's been happening. Confederate traffic has increased substantially within the system due to the recent Protoss destruction of the Chow Sar colony. The Confederates have tightened security on all outlying systems, and it's likely that this colony will be locked down as well. An encrypted Confederate transmission came for you while you were at dinner. Replaying transmission.
Greetings, Magistrate. I'm General Edmund Duke of the Confederate Security Forces Alpha Squadron. The Confederacy has quarantined this entire planet, and we'll proceed with a lockdown within 48 hours. You're to relocate your core colonists to the outlying wastelands. Now, I know there won't be any problems with these new arrangements.
Transmission.
Edmund Duke, he's a nice guy.
Contacted the local marshal, James Rayner. Rayner has agreed to meet your personnel en route and escort them to the new wasteland site.
So if you guys know your gaming history, you've all heard of Jim Raynor. He is the residential badass of StarCraft and one of the best protagonists ever devised in gaming.
Can't believe we're being sent to the wasteland. These Confederates think they can push anybody around. Let's move.
Alright, so we're going to leave our SCVs up top. Hey, what's up? Oh, wait. Hold on, we got a visitor. Hello, Tim.
Yeah, I feel like you're a little biased on that statement there.
You know I'm right. You know I'm right. Liam thinks Jimmy is like fucking great, and it's beautiful. Ah, here we go.
Howdy, boys.
It's crazy seeing you up this early. I'm not used to it yet.
Neither am I. Waking up like 7, 8 o'clock. I don't like it.
Orders received.
Did you hear back yet?
Not yet. I'm gonna call tomorrow if I don't see it back from him, see what's up with it.
Everybody in chat, I'm sure you recognize that voice. That's Omega. Always constant in the streams. The man is my best friend and forever by now. Jesus. Most of my adult life. And child life. Oh my god. Tim, we're old.
Jacked up and good to go. Orders, Captain?
What? Heck you. How many Zergs should I kill?
Go, go, go.
I like that answer. I'm trying to remember where they're all at down here.
Your forces are under attack.
Other than, of course, right there.
Let's move.
Alright, we're building SCV. Not sure. Thank you so much for the follow, fam. Welcome to the family. Oh, Tim, I wanted to message you, but while you're here. So, yeah, no, apparently the neighbor's not going to be here.
I read you.
I guess he's going to be gone for the weekend. So, if you're still up for that, I'll need you to do that, if that's okay.
Farther
Go,
than I
go,
can.
go.
Okay. Like I said, I'll give you, like, gas money and stuff. Because I know... Dude, I put $10 in the gas tank yesterday. And it gave me exactly 2 gallons.
Your forces are under attack.
I feel like I should get Jimmy out. Jimmy. God damn it, we need to go to Pittsburgh. Hey, honey, how are you doing?
Rock and roll.
How many of these do I need to build? 1 barracks and what, 10 Marines? Yeah. Raynor must survive. Oh, Tim, did you ever see the cartoon version of this?
Only trained at this facility.
Apparently, there's a cartoon version of StarCraft. It looks really... yeah. Hey, Susu. You wanna come say hi, everybody? Everybody say hi to Susie. A pretty girl. Ow. Thank you. I don't remember the building aspect being so slow.
Checked up and good to go. Go, go, go. Outstanding. You want a piece of me, boy?
Oh, so Jack finished his playthrough of, fuck, The Quarry. I didn't get to see the ending of it yet.
You want a piece of me, boy?
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested. I do want that game. I think I'm getting it next weekend.
Checked up and good to go. Commander. Outstanding. Checked up and good to go.
And you're quiet, Tim.
Want a piece of me, boy? Go ahead, Commander. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? Job finished. You want a piece of me, boy? Outstanding. SCV good to go, sir. Go ahead, Commander. Sounds fun.
I always loved how there's just like random zergling. They're just like thrown about.
This should be good. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Go ahead, Commander.
So, for those of you who like gaming history, I'm sure you've all heard of esports. This is the game that is widely regarded as the father of esports. And it is huge, still huge in South Korea to this day. And it's kind of funny because, like, I'll talk to South Koreans and stuff, you know, and they'll, like, I told them, you know, hey, yeah, I used to play StarCraft growing up. I used to do international things like that, tournaments and shit. And they always like to say that the opening theme for StarCraft is their national anthem. It's not really, but it's funny because that game is just that big out there. Which I'd love to get some PvP action going on in the server and stuff.
Receiving incoming transmission. Comlink established.
What's up, man? Got your refugees tucked in nice and tight? Provide you can sidestep any more surprises from our Confederate friends and we can keep away from those critters, they should have an easy time.
Priority alert. Backwater station under attack by unknown alien organisms. Distress beacon activated at 0658. Alerting Confederate headquarters on Tarsonis. Stand by for incoming transmission.
We've already received the distress beacon from Backwater, and we'll take care of it. You just sit tight. You'll be notified if there's anything we think you need to know.
Damn. Listen, if we wait for Confederate reinforcements, that station's dust. I'll head out there now and do what I can. You send in some militia, and we'll save those folks. Trust me.
Alright, here we go.
Glad to see you, boys. Time to kick some serious butt.
Affirmative.
Can't believe Tim's, you said I'm biased. The hell.
I read you.
Alright, let's start off with building some SCVs. Get as much mineral as we can.
Go ahead, Commander.
We're going to spider mine the fuck out of this.
Commander.
Let's give him some protection.
Outstanding. This is Jimmy.
SCV good to go, sir.
Now you gotta be careful with your spider mines. If your Marines or units, whatever, are standing next to them whenever they go off and they kill an enemy, they will actually kill your soldier. So you gotta be very careful with them. That's why I don't use them very often. I don't like putting them as close to a base. Kind of like this is like as close as I'm willing to put. Just because I don't want the splash damage.
Go ahead, Commander. Oh, yeah.
And then no matter what, the objective is to keep Raynor alive. So you want to make sure that you pull him back until you have enough troops that can defend. Because he does do a lot of damage, but he can only damage ground units in his vulture form. Now, when he's in marine form, that's a totally different story. But so let's build up a couple more SCVs.
Not enough minerals.
And let's kill this one Zergling because he's pissing me off by existing. Get his friends out. And if I remember correctly, this is the first level to introduce Zerg buildings. So we want to make sure we got plenty of minerals
Right away, sir.
and plenty of units to throw at them.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Roger that.
Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll.
Let's open up the map a little bit.
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? Rock and roll. Let's move.
And we have a casualty. That's great.
Orders, Captain. Roger that.
And then I'll build one SCV specifically for building material.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah.
Give me something to shoot. Let's move.
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot.
Staying right there. Hold position.
Orders, Captain.
Want a piece of me, boy?
And we'll get our engineering bay up. Actually, no. We're going to build a barracks. I want more room, though. Alright, we'll just wax them.
Not enough
Yes,
minerals.
sir.
We'll build another building SCV here later.
Standing by. Let's move.
So the idea is I wanted to clear out through here. Clear out up here.
Piece of me, boy.
You to proceed any further up in this, you got to go up and around. and I want to make sure that the base is protected. I don't want to lose my command center. If worse comes to worse, I want to continue to be able to build SCVs. And also, we have to keep Jim safe. So, for the first few missions, your Marines are indispensable. Throughout most of the game, honestly, I prefer to use Marines over most other units. As you proceed, you'll get like things that can see cloaked units and stuff like that, and burrowed Zerg. But these Marines are great for ground troops and air. And literally their upgrade is a Goliath, but I don't really care for Goliaths because they can't attack as many enemies at the same time as Marines can. Oh yeah, we should be able to dominate. As a matter of fact, might be a small force, but we can do it. Because we're going to be collecting more units here in a second.
Give me some of this shoot. Rock and roll. You want a piece of me, boy? Thanks for the rescue. We've been holed up in these bunkers for days hiding from the Zerg. I read you. Orders received. You want a piece of me, boy?
Alright, we're going to use these guys, unlock all of this.
Rock and roll. Go, go, go.
And there's the command center. Alright, I'm going to put the fire bats back in the bunkers. The bunkers are awesome. To keep your units from getting damaged, the buildings will take damage, but the units themselves will actually be able to fire upon the enemy pretty easily.
Give me some of this shoot. Jacked up and good to go. Commander, outstanding.
Makes it nice and easy.
Jacked up and good to go.
And we'll start building a team to go up it through here. I'll build a couple SCVs for up here. Ooh, Cosmonaut Station.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah.
Commander, you want a piece of me, boy?
Alright, these two are expendable.
Rock and roll. Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy?
That's a lot of Zergling. Let's try and drag them in.
You want a piece of me, boy? Outstanding.
Add-on complete.
Go, go, go. Rock and roll.
What the fuck are the Zerglings doing?
Piece of me, boy.
What the fuck are the Zerglings doing? Hey, assholes. No, I want you to... I want to showcase the fucking bunkers, you fucks.
Let's move. Outstanding.
Wow, that's fucked off.
You want a piece of me, boy? Rock and roll.
Yep, okay, so the Zergling won't follow. That sucks. So much for being cool.
Give me some of this shoot.
Come on, I want my full team.
Piece of me,
Additional
boy.
supply depots required.
Bree? Oh yeah, I did build some SCV. Oh no, I didn't.
Me, boy.
There we go.
Not enough energy.
Standing by.
Yeah, we'll have supply depots, don't worry.
Standing.
Not a good way to honestly keep your base protected. This is going to sound crazy because you want to protect your buildings, but I like to throw up a bunch of supply depots. The more supply depots you have around your perimeter, the safer the main part of your base is. They can absorb enough damage over time that you'll be able to mount a sizable force in order to defend yourself. Alright, let's just kill these third. Honestly, these first couple levels are really easy. Okay, those are hydralisks. They spit out poison. And as you can tell, they got a good range. They can attack both ground and air units. They do actually more damage to your air units than they do to your ground units. And we'll have our units here meet up in the middle. I love how that hydralisk has this blocked.
Your forces are under attack.
This isn't the one that has the... I thought this had the infested command center. Am I crazy? My units are taking so long to get here. Holy shit. Alright. We're gonna pull Jimmy. Then we'll bring him up here. Have him on standby. There it is. Okay. I thought this is the one with the infested command center. Basically, this is where you start to realize that something's wrong.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir? Roger that. Did I read you? You want a piece of me, boy? Roger that. You want a piece of me, boy?
Alright. Let's get our attack force.
Outstanding.
Now let's go and kill them.
Piece of me, boy. You want a piece of me, boy?
And then we'll pull these Marines. Susie, what are you doing in my chair?
You want a piece of me, boy?
We'll move these Marines over as soon as they're done. Even though we should have the main force eradicated.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Give me some
Your forces are under attack.
Another thing to note, in the original StarCraft, you can only go with the total of 12 units per grouping. Whereas in StarCraft 2, you can have like 3 tabs open of that. So like 36 units.
Standing by. Outstanding. Rock and roll. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
And yes, these Marines seem to die a lot. But one thing to remember is they're cheap. They're expendable. As harsh as that is to say. You could really rock out with them. Just because of how quick they are to make, how cheap they are. And they actually do pretty good damage whenever you have them upgraded. And I want to build the one last building we need.
SCV good to go, sir.
Because we only have one more thing to destroy, I believe.
Report for duty.
And I want to showcase a little bit here as we proceed. Once we get into other things like armories and nuclear silos, yes, we get nukes. I'll showcase those as well. So basically, the Academy, upgrade your your 238 shells, makes your guns more powerful for your Marines. Also, you need the Academy to make fire bats who use flamethrowers, but they can only attack ground units, so I don't really like to make them. They're kind of expensive for what they are. They're great for bunkers. If you're facing an onslaught of Zergling, even Zealots, they're great for that. But that's about as far as it goes. So the engineering bay, we can upgrade our infantry armor and weapons. Later on, you can get up to 3 different levels, or yeah, 3 levels for each. Usually I like to have 2 of these, so that way I can upgrade with each one. 1 thing of armor, 1 thing of firepower. Stem packs actually damage your units. So I don't usually use them, but I like to have the upgrades anyway. I could have ended this by now, but I'm taking my time explaining little things. In a perfect scenario, this is how you want your bunker set up. 2 Marines, 2 fire bats. A lot of times I like to just straight throw Marines in, especially in later levels when there's flying enemies. But, and also because again, yeah, it's only 50 crystals, but it's 25 gas. And there's other units that I prefer that use gas, like siege tanks and Goliaths. And of course, like all of your aircraft. And okay, there's our shield upgrade. Oh, you're fine, babe.
Research complete.
Doing good, playing one of my favorite games. I love it. Okay, it should be done with our stem. Yep. So this is what our stem does. Literally does that, but it makes your units quicker. But it hurts them. It takes 10 down. You can only do it so many times before the unit takes too much damage and you can't do it anymore. StarCraft.
Yes. Slamming.
It's like one of the biggest games in history. In fact, it's the game that actually pioneered e-games, esports. Alright, we're almost done with our upgrades. As soon as we're done with the upgrades, I'll show the difference in power just with a level 1. And then we'll go ahead and we'll destroy this little Terran command center that's up here, this infested command center that we're not supposed to know about, but, you know, this makes it nice. Cosmet Station. Which the Cosmet Station I like to use a lot, because as the further you go, you're going to have cloaked units, burrowed units, things like that. And for only 50 energy, which you replenish awful quick, you can see them. Usually later on, I'll have like 2 command centers with that, and like 4 command centers with nuclear silos. So, but all that will come later in another stream, because I'm not going to be streaming that long. Because I think it's not this level, it's the level after, or not this coming level, but I think it's the level after this New Gettysburg, and that's going to be the last one of the day, I believe, because that's a 30-minute level. You have to survive for 30 minutes. Okay, so let's take a look at our guns. So normally you do 6 damage, which, as you can see on the side, you have hit points, 40 for Marines. Now we do 7. It's kind of like RPG based in a way, if that makes sense. And it'll be kind of the same with the armor. And then, if you look at Jimmy here, we don't have the vehicle plating yet, but like his health is 300. Everything has its own unit hit points. Even the Spider Mines do have 20, but they do a lot more damage. They do 125 damage. Which is death to Marines and stuff like that. SCVs 60-60, so even those will get killed off right off the bat. It makes it nice. But whenever they explode, they can explode on you, and that's not good. How much specimen gas do we have? Oh god, we're not going to deplete that. Okay. So we'll look at the armor here in literally a second. Okay. Come on. What the fuck are you doing, game?
Upgrade complete.
And armor goes up 1. So you're a little bit better off now. Alright, let's bring Jimmy up. Start this little dialogue and then we'll kill it. Your brain hurts? It's a lot to take in.
What the hell did they do to that command center? Whatever it is, it ain't natural. Burn it, boys.
I used to play this, like, at international level. Just never play against Koreans. They're too good at this game.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Marshal Rayner, by destroying a vital Confederate installation, you and your men have violated standard colonial law. As of right now, you're all under arrest. I suggest you throw down your weapons and come peaceably.
Are you out of your mind? If we hadn't burned that damn factory, this entire colony could have been overrun. Maybe if you hadn't taken your sweet time in getting here.
Fucking love Rainer.
Nice the first time, boy. I didn't come here to talk with you. Now throw down them weapons.
Guess you wouldn't be a Confederate if you weren't a complete pain in the ass.
I'll explain more as we go on. I can't believe I lost 18 units. I'm losing my touch. Oh, here we go. Cutscenes. Now remember, this is circa 1997, so don't hate.
Hey, Sarge, why we always gotta listen to this shit for anyway? 'Cause I'm in charge, that's why. Oh, that don't seem like no good kind of reason, Paige. Hey, what's that? Hold on right a second. Steamroller! Looks like you mashed some poor fella's dog, Sarge. It's a Zerglin, Lester. Smaller type of Zerg. They can be out this far unless... Oh, shit. I love you, Sarge.
I mean, I love horror games. I like tactical games too. I like planning and scheming. Okay, this is the one that is for 30 minutes, so maybe we'll go a little longer, because it's only 12 o'clock.
I got your message, Magistrate. And frankly, I don't care what you have to say about Confederate regulations. You damn fringe world yokels are all alike. Don't know where your loyalties lie. Y'all have a real good day now, you hear?
Transmission ended. The report you requested is ready. 16 outland stations have reported sightings of the alien invaders identified as Zerg. The Confederates have arrested all standing militia forces and continue to avoid action against the Zerg. 3 stations have fallen to the Zerg already. We've been unable to locate any source of military relief except the extremist faction known as the Sons of Korhal. Their liaison is holding online.
Good day, Magistrate.
Fuck you, Manx. Fuck you.
I represent the Sons of Korhal. You're familiar with the Confederate propaganda surrounding my group, but your reputation suggests you see past it.
Yeah, I wish we didn't.
Never been our practice to operate in any one place for long, but these Zerg don't look like they're going to wait. I'm going to make you an offer, Magistrate. I'd like to help you out by sending down a number of transports to your colony and evacuating any survivors. Of course, our organization operates outside the bounds of Confederate law. That's why they spread their lies and misinformation. If you decide to accept our help,
I don't know why, I always love the voice acting in this game.
it's a chance to save those people. Time to make a stand, Magistrate.
Ending transmission. Priority alert. Evacuation zone under attack by Zerg forces. Distress beacon activated at 12:20.
So in this level, there are 2 ways to go about this one. They're pretty easy. Not really. Build the fuck up out of your defenses and hope to God you can take the onslaught. Or go out there and kill everything and then deal with the onslaught. But at least you'll have units. And the important thing is to make sure you have at least 1 unit standing after 30 minutes.
What are you on?
Now, I need to research spider mines. Hardcore. But now we've got flying units coming in. Yeah, we had the bunkers in the last one, thanks. Okay, where's my SCVs? You 2, do that. You repair that. And he needs repaired too. And we need to start building up. Place you in the bunkers. Place you in the bunkers. You repair him. The bad thing about repairing, and here they come. Okay. Bad thing about repairing is it costs minerals. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention to your mineral consumption when you're doing that. And build up as many people as you can in this level.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm going to be placing spider mines, once I get enough money, I'm going to be placing spider mines up through here and through here, as well as up here and here. Plus I want to build turrets everywhere I can. Don't remember if I can build a factory in this level. I think I can. So I need to get SCVs going, and I need to start getting Vespine gas.
SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
So we need to build a refinery immediately. I'm actually taking longer to explain things, I'm sorry. Normally by now I'd already be ready and rocking and rolling.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain?
Now once I get a comfortable flow of minerals coming in, I'm going to go ahead and get my... For this level I use 2 SCVs usually for my building. And right there's a good example of why the bunkers are so damn useful. But your main thing that you want to build here is a factory and supply depots. Again, I'm going to build supply depots up top as well as turrets in order to safeguard. So that way I have enough time to build units as much as possible. But right now I need to get minerals gathered. We're only at the 25-minute mark, so we're good. I'm gonna pull one more in.
Jacked up and good to go. SCV good to go, sir. I read you. Commander.
You can also line up with bunkers as well instead of supply depots. Bunkers have 350 health, but supply depots have 500. The thing with the bunkers is you're doing damage with them as long as you have units in them. But if they just get destroyed, then your units are allowed to roam around. And instead of firing right off the bat, they kind of walk around for a split second, which is a split second too long. Especially when you're being overrun by a swarm.
Standing by. Outstanding. Reporting for duty.
Arrgh. Come on, we need more minerals. And I don't want to load up on just SCVs. Alright, we'll start building a supply depot. You know what, I might do something a little different this time. Oh, wait. Can't put it there.
Your forces are under attack.
Alright, we'll build it over here.
What do you want?
You want to come over here, because that's going to be taking a lot of the heat. Okay, that Vespine geyser does not have much in it. Fucking hell, I forgot about that.
Yes, sir.
Come on, quit moving around. There we go.
SCV good to go, sir.
I hate to say it, but this level would be perfect if it had siege tanks.
I read you.
Now, once we get the factory built up, I want to start working on unit production and upgrades, because we should have enough SCVs now to start rolling. Should, being the operative word. Now, the factory. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. We're just chilling, playing some StarCraft. So the factory is where you're going to end up building siege tanks, Goliaths, vultures. Vultures are the car guys. You saw... Ooh. Do we have... Ah, I didn't get to see it. Fuck. Mutalisks. Alright, watch these guys get lit the fuck up. These bunkers are a lifesaver. Excuse me, sir. You wanna... Okay. I thought he'd stop working. Alright, let's build up another bunker. And then we'll build up a couple turrets to go with it. Once ever we get to actually see the Mutalisks, I'll explain about them. The one that these things were just shooting at. This game is called StarCraft. You are fighting as one of 3 different factions: Terrans or Protoss. Terrans are these ones, the humans. Idiot. Aw, thank you for the follow, fam. So it's a strategy game. Your military strategy, and basically the idea is to try and survive. You're killing all of these enemies. You're using tactics in order to survive, and hope to God that you can kill all these enemies. As I was saying earlier, this is the game that actually pioneered esports back in '97. Okay, we're gonna pull these Marines into here. And we're going to build another turret, but we're going to set it here. Actually, no, we can set it right here.
Add-on complete.
Okay, machine shop. Spider mines. Of course, for the vultures. Okay, another bunker. Well, don't really want to build a bunker way up there, though. Shit! Hey, assholes. Go wax these assholes. And they're burrowed. Okay. Alright. That's fine though. They took the supply depot. Which is fine. I'm not upset about that at all. The hurt one got in. Okay, we got Zerg coming in. Okay, those are the Mutalisks. As you can tell, they can attack 3 different things at one time. In one shot, they can hit 3 buildings. I've actually been playing this game since 1997. I can remember my dad playing it, and I fell in love with it as well. Kind of like same with Wolfenstein and all that. I just absolutely love these kinds of games. It's like the original Warcraft and stuff. In fact, it's the same company. Alright, we're gonna build another turret here. Tired of building buildings, but building buildings. Oh yeah. I also want to make sure that I build this in a way that it doesn't impede my units. Where are you going, Vulture? But this game has a huge online following. Tournaments every year before this game and StarCraft 2. Most notably in South Korea. But they're really good games. They're phenomenal. Blizzard back in the day was a good company. Alright, I will build down here this time. Now, during the last 5 minutes, it's going to get fucking hairy. Hopefully, I'll have enough troops built up to survive. Noise. Alright, let's start getting units.
Not enough minerals.
I reach it, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Oh, is that it? I dig. You want a piece of me?
The idea with the spider mines, again, don't put them close to each other and don't put them too close to your own units. Otherwise, they will destroy your units. And... Alright. Let's build up a good defense. And I am going to start sending some troops. Let's build a Cosmet station. And take a peek inside here and see what the enemy force looks like. I don't think they have Ultralisks. I hope not. I don't think they do at this point. And Vespene Geyser is depleted. Fuck. Alright, so we're not getting any more gas. Unless I can... Oh boy. Alright, let's build up an army. And again, I love this music. This is one of the best soundtracks ever. Shit, there we go. Alright, so Sunken Colony. Oh, we got bird units here. Cool. So Sunken Colony does a lot of damage to your ground units. That's their version of the refinery.
You fucked idiot.
Gaming with Soph, thank you for the follow, fam. Welcome to the stream. Spawning pool is how the Zerg can create Zergling. And that's your hatchery. Ah, thank you, thank you. Gotta love Network Nation. That's like one of the best servers out there. So I'm going to be using this SCV here as our main supply builder. Just look at the damage that was done right there. This is bad. That's bad. Oh my word, I need another bunker. In all honesty, it's easier, but at the same time, it can get challenging just because it changes. Certain things change. Sometimes your enemy patterns are different based on how you do things.
Not enough minerals.
Alright, we're gonna get another bunker in as soon as I get the minerals up and throw some more units up that way. They seem to really be targeting that area right now. Also, everybody just popping into the stream. Welcome, welcome. We are doing a chill stream and a little bit of an education. this is one of the more historically known video games called StarCraft. I know I was using him for SCVs, but I want to make sure that he does repairs, because we need him really bad right now. Now remember, in the last one I said about how fire bats are great against ground troops, but once you get into areas with flying enemies, they're horribly insignificant. And that's why I'm not building any fire bats, because there's so many mutalisks in this right now. Luckily we don't have any scourges. Okay, I'm gonna switch you up and bring you down. I need one more of you. Alright, here comes some Zergling. We're gonna need more vultures to lay down mines. Do we need more SCVs or something? Holy hell. There's the Spire, that's how they're creating their mutalisks. Oh, there we go, Zerg egg. Can we watch it hatch? This Bob's. Okay. Yeah, things are about to get crazy. Shit, I didn't build up enough of an army yet. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just need a little bit of fun. I do take breaks every once in a while with this game. Nothing against it, I just like to take my breaks. Like, it's been about a year since the last time I opened it up. I don't think I have enough units. Make sure everything is good. Damage-wise, you need to repair that detector. So if you notice, you'll see where it says detector. Certain units can see cloaked units and stuff like that, just like the Cosmat station on the command center. Science vessels do it. Zerg overlords do it, which I was trying to show, but then Fog of War hit. Let's see if I can see one. Okay, Zerg overlord. Later on in the Zerg levels, they actually can do troop deployment. So, but they're pretty much your supply depot and everything else as well. Wow, actually we did pretty well there. Okay, now I want to focus solely on... Oh yeah? Hey Juan, what's up bro? Thank you for the resub.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Alright, go ahead and help them with that. And we're gonna need to get as many minerals as possible. We should be good. We got 7 minutes to survive the onslaught. Bad thing is, this is kind of open. No, I'm taking a purely defensive stance today. Normally I like to do an offensive stance to start with. Build up and around. Because then that's more area that the swarm has to attack. Oh, you're good, fam. Trust me, I get that. Juan, do you recognize this gem? Here they come. And this is just a little mini swarm. Ooh, we barely pulled that out. Fucking hell.
Standing by. Let's move. Reporting for duty. You want a piece of me, boy? Reporting for duty.
Right? Angie! Hey, how's it going?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, did anything take any damage other than that one bunker? No, we're good. Okay, good.
Upgrade complete.
Reporting for duty. You want a piece of me, boy?
5 minutes until drop
Yep.
arrival.
This is gonna get nasty. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. Give me one more. Give me one more.
Standing by. Orders, Captain? You want a piece of me, boy?
Oh, there we go. Yes. I wanted to build more vultures, but I'm trying something completely different today.
Base is under attack.
At this point, there's no point in trying to repair that. I'm going to build kind of a wall. Ultimately, I want to defend my command center. Which I might actually showcase a little bit of something cool if it gets down to it. That's why I'm building the way I'm building. If you see, I'm kind of building a circle around my command center. Get fucked, idiot. Tarnished Beauty, thank you so much for the follow, fam. Alright, once we get enough minerals, I'm going to start filling up these bunkers. I'm nervous as a motherfucker right now. Because this could get hairy. This is gonna get hairy. It's kind of like an endless swarm. And don't forget, I need 4 units per bunker, so...
Orders, Captain? Orders received.
Okay, all these are good.
Piece of me, boy. Let's move.
I'm probably not going to really have time to use that barracks.
Reporting for duty.
Fuck!
Base is under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? I read you. Roger that.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Not enough minerals.
This is nasty.
Until dropship
This is nasty! They did the swarm on that side, and I was even thinking they might. I wasn't ready. Lift off! Yes, you can lift your buildings up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! And that's why you need to make sure you have one hell of a defense and prepare for everything. Because I probably would have lost my command center. There are times where they come in at the other side as well. But we did it. Sometimes your best defense... Okay, do what you gotta do. Thank you. Sometimes the best defense is actually your best offense. As well, and vice versa, obviously. Alright, so we're getting back to Jimmy now. I'm just going to keep going for a little while. I'm already showered and everything like that, and I got a couple hours before work. I'm not going to be streaming this weekend, so I want to give some time to a stream. And StarCraft deserves so much love.
Apparently they're as frustrated with the Confederates as we are. I know their reputation, but they seem to be on the level. I think Arcturus wanted to speak with you.
The answer is always Wolfenstein, Juan.
Almost completely overrun by the Zerg. The Confederates are abandoning the planet. And so are we. However, there is one thing I'd like to do before we leave. I want you to raid this colony's Confederate outpost and retrieve whatever design or weapons schematics that you can find in their networks. With the chaos of the Confederates' evacuation, you shouldn't have any trouble getting in or out of their installation.
I'm into it.
Alright. Now, there's a certain piece of dialogue that this game created the meme of. So, and it's actually in this level. I just can't remember exactly how to do it. But, yeah. Alright, Jimmy, stand the fuck back. This level isn't really hard. It's just remembering where things are. There's booby traps and everything in it.
Naturally.
Alright, let's enter here real quick. I think this is unlocked. Yeah, see, wall traps. There's floor traps galore as well.
Naturally.
Terran SCVs and civilians. Now remember, these aren't the good guys that we're killing. Even though good and evil's kind of in StarCraft. Raynor's like the ultimate good guy, but the guy that we're working for, well, I won't ruin the story. Because it's very story-oriented, actually. It seems like just a typical strategy game, but it's got a massive story behind it.
Naturally.
I think we want to go... I don't think we want to go in there yet. I think we want to go up top. It's been so long.
You've got it.
Now these levels can be kind of boring just because there's no building. Yep, there we go. But yeah, there's no building in it. It's all just moving troops around.
Fired up. Yes.
We'll send a little team in.
Teleportation field activated.
Want to turn up the heat. Let's burn. Hey, you're not allowed in here. Naturally. Want to turn up the heat.
I wanted those two Marines.
Security cameras activated.
Okay, never mind. That was a security camera. It's been a while. Okay, so... You know, the remastered version of this on Blizzard is only $15.
You got it.
Poor Jimmy.
Rainer here. This is Jimmy. Anytime you're ready. Go ahead, Commander. Hey, quit it. What's your problem, man? Oh, Commander, do you mind? I knew I should have stayed in bed this morning. Anytime you're ready. Go ahead, Commander.
Sometimes it's funny just to click on them and make them say random shit. And this is like the perfect level for it. Why are you two straggling? Get your asses up here.
Yes. Slam it.
Hi, Sylvester. Hey, Bubby.
You got it.
Alright, let's open up and say hi. Everybody kill the civilian! He's unarmed! Ah! Got him.
Slam it.
Now, I think this is the first level to introduce Goliath, maybe? Question mark, dot, dot, dot.
Got it.
Dude, where are you going? Oh my god. Jesus. Trying not to lose any men, thanks.
Slam it. You got it.
Alright, let's investigate. Yep. Investigate fully. Make sure we don't miss anything. Because I want to make sure when I take Rainer through, everything's going to be good.
Naturally. You got it.
Because I'm about ready to grab him and bring him up.
Forces are under attack.
Oh yeah.
Sir, you want to get up here with the rest of your unit? Thanks. Nice. Nice one. Yeah, I'd like to know.
Your forces are under attack.
You're fucking kidding me.
This is Jimmy.
Okay, so that was a Goliath. He's just going through the area that I completely avoided. That's nice. Jimmy, get the fuck out of there. I gotta send him some backup. Fucking hell. Alright, boys. Go save Jim.
Slam it.
Damn it.
Anytime you're ready. Oh yeah.
That one's patrolling. Let's get his attention. There we go.
Your forces are under attack.
Sir, you want to get with your fucking group.
Let's burn. This is Jimmy. This should be good. Want to turn up the heat. Rainer here. This should be good.
Hey, what's up, fam? How you doing? Thanks for having me tabbed. Hope all is well. I'm sitting here thinking I've lost 2 units, but nope.
Rock and roll.
They're just being stupid. Yeah, and this is 1997 AI, so it's pretty good for what it is. Alright. Let's roll.
Oh yeah.
Now that the group's all together. Cool thing, and this goes with all of what they call heroes, which makes sense if you've ever heard of the game Heroes of the Swarm, or Heroes of the Swarm. Jimmy is so overpowered. He's the Green Marine, obviously. But all of your heroes are super overpowered. It is beautiful. Alright, cool. Automatic defense system deactivated. Think that's where we end game. Or end the level. So we want to go... Not necessarily to end the level.
This should be good.
In fact, I think we have to teleport into that.
Oh yeah.
But let's open up everything a little bit.
Right on. Oh yeah. This should be good.
Now, this mission is completely different from anything you're really going to see too much of online. On the online missions, it's like the last couple. Where you're building defenses and offenses. Come on, I do not want to lose a single unit in this.
Sounds fun. This should be good. Right on. Sounds fun.
Alright, here we go. Oh, go for it, bro.
Anytime you're ready.
Teleportation field activated.
This should be good. Oh yeah.
Please don't go into that teleporter. I thought he was going to go into that teleporter.
Unauthorized entry detected.
Aw. Did they finally realize I'm here?
Sounds fun. It's them. Blast over.
I don't know what your 3 units are going to do against my 12, but okay.
Oh yeah. This should be good. Right on. This should be good.
Okay, that's a ghost. Darren Ghost. Those are the ones that you use. I'm gonna lose a unit. Fuck.
This should be good.
Use lost 2 units.
Oh yeah.
Maybe this isn't the last part.
Sounds fun.
Yep, it is. Damn it.
Hey, we found the plans, man. And the transport's waiting when we come out.
We didn't do the any key. This is actually the game that started the whole meme of which key is the any key. I think it was that level. And I didn't need the chance to kill any of the Zerg. Fuck. I mean, obviously you don't have to. It was just shown. I'm missing an entire area.
Hey, Matt.
Alright, cool. We're going to meet up with Kerrigan, and then that's when I'm going to end stream after this level.
I hope whatever's on those discs is worth it.
Receiving incoming transmission from Arcturus Minsk.
You and Captain Reyna have done well, Commander. I believe our efforts have weakened the Confederacy's grip on the fringe worlds. But our job out here isn't done yet. Lieutenant Kerrigan, my second in command, will elaborate.
I'll get straight to the point. Our sources tell us that Antigua Prime is ready to begin open revolt against the Confederacy. Unfortunately, the Confederates seem to be aware of this as well. They've stationed a large detachment of Alpha Squadron troops there under the command of General Duke.
It will be your job, Commander, to free this colony and show our good intent to the Antigua people. Lieutenant Kerrigan will help you deal with Duke's officers. The rest of the Confederates are yours to deal with.
Alright, here we go.
Commander.
Okay, so Kerrigan is like way down here.
Let's move.
So let's bring her along. Maybe let's go get her. We're gonna leave Jimmy here. Oh no, she's here. I thought she was down. Oh no, there's buildings down there.
You pig. What? I haven't even said anything to you yet.
Yeah, but you were thinking it.
Oh, yeah. You're a telepath. Look, let's just get on with this, okay?
Right.
Sounds fun. Commander. Standing by. Go, go, go.
Alright, we'll bring these two into the fold.
It'd be a pleasure.
So if any of you have ever played StarCraft or StarCraft 2, you know who Kerrigan is, obviously, as well as Jim Raynor.
I hate these things. They can sense me even when I'm cloaked.
Spoiler alert, Kerrigan becomes the ultimate bad guy in StarCraft 1, and then the ultimate anti-hero in StarCraft 2. But we're not going to see that today. I think that'll be for tomorrow's stream.
I gotcha.
I think that's the best way to say it. What do you think, Juan? The main villain in 1 and the main anti-hero of 2. And her and Jimmy's relationship in 2 is amazing. Okay, y'all saw that plane there? That's a Terran Wraith. Airplanes, they have the ability to cloak.
I gotcha.
They can attack both air and ground units. The bad thing about Jimmy in his vulture state, he can't attack air units.
I'm waiting on you.
I might showcase a little Kerrigan's lockdown ability too with some machines.
Gotcha.
Word. Alright, let's use Kerrigan to rain from death from above. So that Wraith ain't gonna do shit now. Alright.
Commander, I'm picking up a large Confederate strike force advancing on our position.
Well, they're not wasting any time.
Yeah, this can be a long match. Ooh, I gotta repair you.
SCV good to go, sir. Yeah. I read you. Right away, sir.
Alright.
Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding. SCV good to go, sir. Standing by. Outstanding. Standing by. Outstanding. Give me something to shoot. Orders, Captain?
And, oh wait, we've already got a starport, but now I want a second one.
Reporting in. Yes, sir? Right away, sir.
We need Vespine gas for this. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about spider mines here. We've got enough bunkers to we can handle our own.
Commander, outstanding.
Alright, we're solid. This is going to be mainly a Wraith battle.
Complete.
And a war of attrition for this battle.
I'm waiting on you.
Where's Jimmy? Oh, there he is. We are going to build dropships, but we got to soften the blow first. So let's get you down here. I am going to need to build a wall of turrets.
Reporting for duty.
Which means I need an engineering bay. And then once we get enough minerals, I will build up, fucking hell, another command center for down here, so we can get more minerals. Okay. We need to get Vespine like crazy. And we're gonna need that, which we need the academy for. So I'll have him build that next. Let's build one more SCV, I want that fixed, and then we need to use that SCV for that. Now this is mainly an offensive strategy on this one. We want to have a defense, which is why I loaded up the bunkers, and I'm going to build 3 turrets around the areas of the bunkers. The most practical, economy-wise, and offense or defensive wise, is to have 3 turrets based around clusters of bunkers. It just makes life so much easier. It's cheaper, and because they can detect cloaked enemies, say the wraiths come in and are cloaked, then we're solid on that. Alright, let's build our academy.
Not enough
Fuck!
minerals.
Oh, so close, yet so far away. I'm not too worried about building that up. I'm going to go with air superiority to start off with. I'm not going to use these factories really. I'm going to be doing more, like I said, air superiority. I don't plan on using the vultures. Alright, let's get these SCVs built and let's get this minerals mined.
Probably. Like they say, it's all about logistics.
Exactly, Tim. Hi, welcome back. How are you?
SCV good to go, sir.
You like disappeared for a while.
Orders received.
You there? I heard Tim. Where'd he go? Hold up, while they're doing that, is my VC working properly?
Job finished.
Can you hear me, Tim? It was weird, like my mic cut out for a second, but I could hear Tim. Now I can't hear Tim if he's talking. That was weird. Why did my screen black screen? Alright, Cosmat Station. Let's get the cloaking in. I want to get all these upgrades now while I can.
Standing by. Outstanding. Yes, sir.
Add-on complete.
And we're going to start building our fleet here very shortly. Like I said, I want to build one more command center. That'll give us the most amount of things. The people, supplies.
SCV good to go, sir.
And let's take a look at these assholes. Okay, so that's going to be our landing point. That's usually my landing point. It's right there at that refinery. Come in and knock out their Vespine.
SCV good to go, sir. Right away, sir.
Research complete.
Nice. Okay, so now I can cloak my Wraith. I'm going to do one more upgrade with the Wraiths in order to... What the fuck? There we go. My thing went off. Hey, Greg, how's it going, fam? Okay. I am going to build 2 or 3 dropships. We could fit about, I think, if I remember correctly, 6 Marines in them. And again, I'm only going to focus, my ground troops are only going to be Marines. Now, once I take over this refinery, I'm going to build another command center. So I need to get as many minerals as possible Because once I get that, I can be able to start getting those minerals as well as getting Vespene gas. Because by that time, we might be alright. We might be alright. It'll be close. But I want to build as many SCVs right now as possible. Get as many minerals as possible. Because that's our only Vespene geyser. That's why I want to, like, take over down there.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Okay, there's our command center. And normally you wouldn't be able to see their spider mines, but because I was able to detect and use that, we're able to see them. So I want to come at them with my wraiths. I don't want my ground troops going into that area.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting for duty.
And we can cut off their supply lines as well.
SCV good to go, sir.
Now I don't want to just like mitigate it and send one wraith in at one time either.
Read you.
We need to send in a group of them.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Roger that.
Now we're starting to build minerals up. I need to get a command center built.
Yes, sir.
The idea is to have at least 2.
Not enough energy.
Because if push comes to shove, I can always fly one of them into here. Which, of course, it wouldn't be the Cosmod station. Well, I can't really fly it into there, but I can fly it down around in here once I take out their command center. But I'd rather not do that. I'm not going for the total obliteration this time.
Additional supply depot.
Come on, hurry up with that command center, you fuck. You have one job. Do it. Build. I'm a dick. Surprised they haven't really been attacking my base. Usually by now they've been going nuts.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain. Roger that. Orders, Captain. SCV
Base
good
is
to go,
under
sir.
attack.
And that's the importance of bunkers. Wherever their dropship went, I don't know, but I ain't worried about that yet.
SCV good to go, sir. Roger that.
Plus, a lot of times when they have dropships, they'll run away whenever they start getting attacked. Because they can't, the dropships themselves can't attack.
Orders, Captain? Job finished. Reporting for duty. Launch orders.
I'm gonna give you some help.
Job finished. SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
Additional supply depots required.
Yeah, we're building one. Don't worry.
Not enough minerals.
Job finished. I read you. Job finished.
I am loading up over here. Because a lot of times they do like to come in from there.
Reporting for duty.
What I like about the second game in StarCraft 2, you can build your supply depots and then you can actually put them underground. And your troops and everything can walk over them.
Job finished. Yes, sir. Read the waiting launch orders.
Alright, let's get our fucking
Job finished.
thing going.
Your forces are under attack.
Standing by.
Okay, they really want to come from that area.
Job finished. Orders, Captain?
Please don't get stuck.
Yes, sir. Read the waiting launch orders. Transmit coordinates.
Another bad thing is it takes so long to build your units. That's why I make sure that I focus on my gathering first. And then now we're going to upgrade so that way we can go in and cloak. If I have a full assortment, I can come in with my wraiths and just start unloading on them while the wraiths are destroying everything on that little island here. I can start my I can get a dropship in with marines, which I need to start building up my marines.
The waiting launch orders. Job finished. Read the waiting launch orders. Orders, Captain? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
But because I'm mainly going to be attacking from this angle, I want to make sure that this area is beefed up. Which, yeah, this kind of leaves this a little bit vulnerable, but with all these bunkers here, plus my 2 heroes in one spot, and I can cloak Kerrigan, we'll be alright. Even if it means I'm flying from a further distance, we'll be fine.
Read the waiting launch orders.
Let's take a gander, see what they're up to down here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
There it is. There's their starport. Now I could come in from here,
Read the waiting.
but I would rather have a launch pad and take them out with their minerals, which will decrease the likelihood that they can build more units.
Upgrade complete.
Alright! We're about ready to rock.
Reporting in.
Hey, you want to give me one more? Thanks. All I need is 12.
Standing by. I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Remember, I like to use supply depots as kind of like a defense. A wall, if you will.
Report for duty.
Can I take your order?
Read the waiting.
Dropship's ready. Nice.
Input coordinates. I copy that.
You want a piece of me, boy? Roger.
Job finished. Job finished.
Alright. So this is going to be the fun part, because I believe they have a Cosmat station as well.
Can I take your order?
Actually, let me double check. They usually have one built. They usually build one. No, they don't! Nice! That'll make this easy. Usually they build one.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, let's get in.
I'm listening. I copy that.
Go ahead, man.
Base is under attack.
Like I said, I'm not too worried about the base. But you can repair him.
Right away, sir.
Alright. Let's load up our boys.
Commander, rock and roll. Go, go, go.
Go ahead, HQ. Strap yourself in, boys.
Reporting in. Roger. You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go.
I'm listening.
Alright, let's drop these group off. And then we can go enforce.
You want a piece of me, boy? Orders, Captain?
Easy shit. Makes this an easy day.
Destination?
Get back up here.
Upgrade complete.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move.
Now I could come in as well from the other side, but I'll be losing wasting a lot of minerals and resources.
You want a piece of me, boy? Transmit coordinates. Sector locked in. Coordinates received. You want a piece of me, boy?
Your
Transmit
forces are under attack.
coordinates received. Reporting in. Coordinates received.
Alright, let's get this next group in.
Under attack.
Destination? I'm listening.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move.
Destination? Hang on, we're in for some chops.
We're bringing SCV in.
I read you. Commander,
Destination?
you want a piece of me, boy?
I'm listening.
Pull him back. So we've already taken out their command center. Now I'm just loading up for a full assault. Hey Frank, what's up fam? I'm doing good. Doing a little teaching of history here.
Commander,
Little gaming history for everybody.
Your forces are under attack.
Wow. Hey, you gonna let this happen?
coordinates received.
Like, what the fuck?
Standing by. Transmit coordinates.
Alright. Send it.
Coordinates received. Commander,
It is hot as fuck right now.
Your forces are under attack.
I want that gone.
Your forces are under attack.
standing by.
Go ahead, HQ. Buckle up. In transit, HQ.
Alright, we should be good the rest of the way.
Coordinates received. Jacked up and good to go.
Your forces are under attack.
Oof!
Give me some of this shoot. Let's move.
Ah, there's another command center. Fuck.
Standing by.
Blast these fools.
Outstanding.
Leave nothing. My SCV is gonna get a kill. Yes.
Go ahead, Commander.
Thank you, fam. And yes, I am building a command center in their fucking base like I said I would. Because sometimes you just have to be a badass. Like I said, this is pretty much purely an offensive strategy here. But we won. Pretty handily, too. Once you're able to... Exactly. Once you're able to secure that island and you can start dropping in your troops, it becomes a thing of beauty. But we have to destroy everything. So, fuck it. We're gonna destroy everything.
Go ahead, HQ. Destination?
Not that I need to, but I just wanted to give him something to do. It's the first SCV in this playthrough to get a kill, and I love it. Alright, this should have ended here. Or not. What am I missing? The fuck am I missing? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Just one of the... Hey, I see that Wraith.
Go ahead, Commander. Roger. Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll. Reporting in. Coordinates received.
Where'd the Wraith go? Did the Wraith seriously run away? I don't think he got destroyed. That's fucking beautiful. So we dominated that one. They actually outproduced us. That was golden. Alright, we'll watch this cutscene and then we'll find someone to raid. And we'll start off with this level next. This one gets a little tricky. So let's get a little sneak peek at what we're going to be going through tomorrow.
It appears that the Confederates are in a state of panic about the Antiguan revolt. I'm picking up a high number of Confederate transmissions going back and forth between their outposts and their headquarters on Tarsonis. Most of the transmissions are heavily coded. But wait, here's something.
This is General Duke calling from Alpha Squadron flagship NORAD 2. We crash landed and are being hit hard by the Zerg. Request immediate backup from anyone receiving this signal. Repeat, this is a priority 1 distress call.
Zerg? Here? Serves them right. About time they got a taste of what it's like to be in there mixing it up.
Jim, I want you to move in and save that base.
I'm positive I didn't hear that right.
Tourist, have you lost your mind?
Listen, I know Duke's a cold-hearted bastard, but an entire colony shouldn't have to suffer for that. Besides, a Confederate general could prove to be a powerful ally. This is an opportunity we cannot miss.
I don't like this at all.
I'm not asking you to like it. I'm asking you to do it.
I don't think you're really asking anything.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save. Just, I haven't saved yet. If you guys have noticed in this game, I haven't really saved. I save a lot in Wolfenstein, though. And in Sonic. Oh, not really in Sonic either. But anyway, so we're gonna save this. And we're going to go ahead and find someone to raid. I'd like to thank everybody who came in today. I've been like playing with the idea now for a while. We're bringing these chill streams back, just hanging out. And I like doing gaming history when I do streams. If you ever notice, like with Wolfenstein or Sonic, and now this, games that were big for their time, I love going over to history. And this is just one of those games. StarCraft won many awards when it first came out. And it literally pioneered esports. And it's still one of the largest esports in the world. StarCraft and StarCraft 2. So, if you ever want to play something and you want to use your head, you want to strategize things, there's other ways to play it other than just how I do it. I highly suggest checking it out, because once you get absorbed into the franchise, it's amazing. It really is. And there's other ones to check out too. Warcraft, not World of Warcraft, but what Warcraft derived from, like Warcraft 2 and all that. Check into them. Like, they're really, really cool, and strategy games are great. You use your head whenever you're thinking enemy placement, troop placement, mineral gathering, you know, all your economics, everything. So, I highly, highly recommend it. I'll be doing more of this, obviously. We're going to complete both games, StarCraft and StarCraft 2. I know I've done it before. That was like when I was a smaller channel, but now I want to do it again. I want to reintroduce it to the world. Plus, there's rumors of StarCraft 3. So, but alright, let's go ahead and find us somebody here to raid. And yes, it does say StarCraft cartoon. Tim, I see you're still in VC, but I haven't heard from you in a while. It would help if I could find the server. There we go. Alright, let's get in here, and I want to try and find a non-affiliate. Let's help somebody out. We got one person's playing Friends of 5. Angie's playing, actually. Let's raid Angie. It's been forever since we raided Angie. She was here earlier in the stream, too. Yeah, let's raid Angie. She deserves some love. She's playing Final Fantasy XIV. She is one of our also awesome members. She is just starting her stream. Ooh, perfect timing. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to raid Angie, and thank you again, everybody, for popping in today. This is really a fun time, and I absolutely love this game. I love the story behind it, and I can't wait for tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're going to start really getting into the depth of the plot. at least for this one, before we get into Brood War. So if you guys are subscribed to the channel, please do me a favor. Actually, before we raid, a couple little things. First off, our 18 plus subscribers, thank you guys so much for coming in. Any of my subscribers. We do have a new server. We really haven't done much with it. It is a brand spanking new server dedicated to our 18 plus subscribers. I'm going to be doing advertisements for it. We're trying to figure out a way to get the people to know about it, to be able to join it. We did send emails out to some of the people. But for our 18 and older subscribers, we do have a brand new server. There's going to be things in it, and it's not really so much a Twitch server. It is a way of saying thank you. We're going to do games in it, movies in it, anime in it, private VCs, whatever. You guys want to chill with the hog, go for it. Let's do it. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We've got a lot of things planned for it. So we're going to have that coming up. And a lot of games off stream will be played in there. We're actually probably, if we can get enough of the subscribers that play golf, if we get enough people from golf to be subscribers, we're going to actually transfer golf over into that, because don't know if you guys have noticed, lately when I've been playing golf, I haven't been streaming it. And the reason behind that is I have my children. It's summer, they're not going to school, so they're here now, extra time, and I don't stream when my kids are here very often. Very rarely do I. So, but being able to play games, they can unwind, and I can play golf with them, or with them here, and not worry about any stream interruptions or anything like that. I don't have to tell them to be quiet or anything like that. So that's why we haven't been streaming golf. Also, on that note, this weekend I will not be here. Me and the kids are going on a vacation, so there will be no stream this weekend whatsoever. If you need anything in the Discord server, please get a hold of Twisted Surge, also known as, I forget what he's now known as in there. Bitch Waffle in the server. You can get a hold of Night Bites in the server, or Chloe in the server. And also JP. Those are the main ones you can get a hold of if you need anything while I'm gone. I will not be on my phone very much. I might pop in and say hello, but for the most part, we're on vacation. I want to spend time with my kids. This is our first actual time going to the beach that is an actual vacation, because the last time I went for a funeral, and Liam was only 3. He's 8 now. That's been 5 years. So we want to enjoy it, and I apologize, but family, man. Anyway, so tomorrow, another chill stream. I want to do these at least twice a week. We're going to maybe possibly finish the Terran part of StarCraft tomorrow? ? Before I go to work. But anywho, alright, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and raid Angie. Look for more stuff on the subscriber-only Discord server. And there's also going to be more changes I'm talking to my mods about doing with my server, or with the Twitch channel itself. Certain things for subscribers. We're talking about having, I think I mentioned it earlier on the stream, but not all of you were here. When someone subscribes and resubscribes, I want to put up a thing from one of my gameplays where you kill Hitler in Wolfenstein 3D. So that every time somebody subscribes to the channel, and I'm going to try and have this implemented by the beginning of next week, every time someone subscribes to the channel, it'll pop up a video of Hitler getting killed. So literally, you subscribe and Hitler dies. Like, for Rizzle. Like, that, I think that's going to be super fun, because obviously the ongoing joke is, hey, I killed Hitler, because of all the Wolfenstein. So, and I think everybody can agree that any time to kill Hitler is a good time. And so subscribers would definitely get that, to where when they hit it, the video pops up of Hitler dying. I just think that'd be funny. But alright, so we're rating Angie. I am a subscriber to her. She's one of our biggest supporters. She plays with us all the time. So if you are a subscriber, do me a favor, drop your hedgehog emotes in her chat. Let her know we come with love and appreciation. And I thank everybody for coming out and taking this trip into a little... George, we're actually ending stream, we're rating Angie. But thank you for delving into a little bit more gaming history. We'll be going more into it tomorrow. And there's a lot of big stuff coming up, including YouTube, that actually pertains to history. And we will do the Titanic sinking simulator, Survivor Simulator. I just need to have time to do it. Yeah, we're about to raid out. But, alright everybody, have a good day, have a good night, whatever it is for you. I will see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern with some more StarCraft. I love you all. Thank you so much for being fucking amazing. I love you all. Peace.